Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another show of Fantastic Me. Yes, today we bring you a very special episode of Fantastic Me. We're gonna talk about the downfalls of the industry, the dark side of the industry. Why has visitation in Napa Valley dropped so much, and how is that changing the game in the area for other wine regions? So we're gonna talk about that today. My name is Rico. I'm here with Winetastic Me, hope to be one of your favorite shows. But definitely, even if it's not, this is one of the real shows. We don't hold back on what we say about the industry or just everything that has to do with wine in general. We told the truth. We actually want to do it and be as honest as possible, as clear as possible, as transparent as possible as you can be. Anyway, so back to the Napa Valley situation. I think after COVID, everybody raised their prices. They started charging for every single little thing that you could think of. I think that really scared customers away because I was still working in Napa after the fact, and at two different locations. So people talked about that. Yes, it is great wine, but it is so hard to come and visit when there is such a high demand on prices, and everything just becomes more and more expensive every day. It's hard to keep up. It's a question of whether you want to visit or not, because not only just the winery cost or the money the wine cost, the price of the wine, the price of the entryways to the wineries is not just one thing though, but the hotels were just like super high, and that was a big turnoff for tourists. So if you add it all together, then the customer is going to be more bound to go towards Sonoma County, where the problem is people think, okay, Sonoma County, we can be, get a better deal. But people started becoming cheaper. They don't want to tip. They really want to start saving too much money, and it has the opposite effect on it too. So there's a lot of things in the industry that have to change both ways. As much as the wineries have to drop their price a little bit more to allow customers to come and enjoy the wine. In this way, they can actually buy more wine. Decide to sign up if they like the wine. Of course, it's always a great thing to sign up for your membership at your local winery or your favorite winery if you're not a local. But also you got to think of the quality, price point, and are you been treated the way you think you want to be treated, whether do you deserve to be treated. So that's another thing. There's also the environment. A lot of guys who work in industry, or people who work in industry, don't want to cater to the customer as they should, as they deserve. They're always complaining about, like, oh, well, the customer wants this, the customer wants that. You don't want to ask for too much, but definitely you want to be treated the way you deserve to be treated, especially if you're spending money at these places. And then there's a limit to that too. You don't want to get too pushy with the staff, especially when they're busy. It's really hard to take care of multiple tables when there's just one person. Sometimes the ideal is two tables, but sometimes the servers end up with 3 to 4 or 5 tables at a time, which makes it hard to give people attention. Keep that in mind. If you see your server, catering to multiple tables, you're not gonna get the same quality of attention that you deserve, actually, because you deserve everything pretty much, like I said, with limits, of course, to what's humanly possible. Then this is what's going on. I think that's what's turned off a lot of customers from coming to Napa. Sonoma has become really popular. Healdsburg's up and coming, very very trendy. It used to be a farmer's town, now it's very very trendy. And I lived in Healdsburg for 2 years of my life when I was a kid, as I was growing up. Is very different. To me, still some of the areas are still the same though, but it's a little trendier, a little fancier. Prices are going up, of course. Not as much as Napa though. Plus, if you're in Healdsburg, try a very little tiny winery called Rockpile Vineyards right downtown. It's phenomenal. Great zins, not jammy, more of a French twist to it. I really recommend that. But yeah, that's actually what's changing the kind, everything. And then people competing, like employees competing for position, for bonuses and things like that, which a lot of that has changed too. There's less bonuses. less money in the industry for the employees. So don't forget to tip. But a lot of that and egos make it a little more complicated to offer a good service in the industry. So when you go to work for a winery, don't just represent the winery, represent the wine, talk about the wine. People, if you're a great server or if your background's great, people are gonna notice it regardless of what you pretend to be or what you project to be. Just be simple, humble, and you'll love it. You'll love your job forever. Yes, you will love your job forever because as trendy and popular as wineries are, you still want to show the customer a great time. You want to stay humble. You want to be down to earth because the customer can sense that. We're all human. We're all intuitive, some more than others, but you got to read the room when the customer shows up. If you're a customer, also read the room and see what the situation is. Sometimes the staff's under stress. Too many people, they're short staffed. So those are all things to look at both ways. But always definitely give your all on both sides. If you're a customer, enjoy it to the fullest. Allow the staff to take care of you. Even if it's too busy, bear with them a little bit. Allow them to be a little more relaxed so they can enjoy the time with you. And then, if you're taking care of people out there, in the industry, please give them your best. Forget the egos, forget all the high technicalities, forget trying to impress people with, malolactic fermentation, no fermentation process. Some people want to know about that. Not everyone wants to know about what the process is. I always focus on making sure that they know how to use the wine. I always focus on emphasizing what they did like about the wine and what I like about the wine personally. Good to go, looks like.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, be safe out there.
Yeah.
Do you like a receipt or you good? Okay.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
You need a funnel?
Probably a good idea, right?
Just,
So I don't spill it all over the place.
yeah. There you go.
Thank you
Take
so
care
much.
of yourself. Bye.
See you soon.
See you soon.